So, big political news hit the airwaves on the 10th of March. And what was it? El-Rufai dumps APC for SDP. Now, am I surprised about this move? I'm not. Considering the way former governor of Kaduna State campaigned for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2023 elections, and then he was nominated for ministerial position. And what happened at the National Assembly? He was booed. He was not given any political appointment. And coupled with all the drama with Governor Ubar Sani in Kaduna State, with all of the allegations about how he ran the state and almost left the state in a state of debt. So when you look at this back and forth, I think the big takeaway from this story is that politicians are always after their own interests. So when someone comes out to say, oh, you know, the people are suffering, that's not the rhetoric. It's always personal interest. Because if he was given a political appointment, we will not be hearing someone like El-Rufai, complaining about the APC and all of that. Recall the last time that he and Atiku Abubakar were in this democracy kind of symposium with some CSOs, and they were talking about the state of opposition politics in Nigeria. And now he's joining the SDP. Now, if you go through the statement that he posted on his official Facebook, he's calling for all opposition parties so that they can come together to move away the APC come 2027. Now, someone might say this is 2025. We'll still have almost, let's say, close, not up to 2 years per se, to the elections. But since the beginning of this year, politicians are making moves. You look at Labour Party. It seems to me that the Labour Party is not, in a good state to say they want to push for 2027 because there's division in the party. You look at PDP, there's division in the party. And now it seems to me that there is going to be further division in the APC. So what does this tell you, Nigerians? Politicians are always after their personal interests. So it will be interesting to see what happens after this time, because there are also alleged reports that some members are going to move along with him. But the presidency has responded to this, and some other APC chieftains saying that this is inconsequential. I think that's the word from the presidency. But is it really inconsequential given the fact that El-Rufai campaigned for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu so eloquently during the 2023 election cycle? So all that northern votes that he was able to gather for the party, would we call it insignificant and inconsequential? Well, only 2027 will tell us more. And we've also seen him meeting with the likes of Atiku Abubakar. Recently, they had this meeting, I think, to break fast and all of that. And they were like, oh no, this is just all about, I think, the food, according to a post on X. But political pundits are always going to make noise. They're always going to talk about this. And things are getting interesting. We're not even in 2026. And there seems to be an alignment, a realignment, so to speak, going on with all the political parties. So will the SDP, the ADC, Labour Party, NNPP, will they all come together? You can also see what's happening with NNPP. So 2027 politics, it's really going to be something to look up to. It's really something that I believe will be exciting in our political history. So we'll see how various variables, pardon, I'm sweating a lot because it's so hot here in Abuja, but there are a lot of variables to look at in terms of the regions in the country, that is the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Hausas, the South, how will all of that play? Then also the issue of religion, how will it play? When you have these alignments, kind of just being distorted, so to speak. So how will APC make up for that? Now, do recall, I covered the last APC NEC meeting, and, we had a media briefing with the media publicity director, who was talking about the fact that El-Rufai is just making noise simply because he did not get any political appointment. But, they say actions have consequences. And, you know, David Walla, I read his comment on X talking about, you know, how this is not going to be meaningful. That how can you work with sore losers? That was what David Walla called the ADC. That the ADC is a the SDP is a sore loser. So when you look at all these political parties, will they be able to have a uniformed ideology? Do recall that the APC is also a conglomeration of a lot of political parties. So will the SDP be any different if they all come together? PDP, Labour Party, will it be any different? That's what is very key, and we will see how this all plays out in the next couple of months and of course years. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share this video. I'll continue to bring you more reactions on top political stories in Nigeria, Africa, and around the world. See you next time.